Hi guys, Retro Dingo here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna look at some Commodore 64s. Now, for about a month ago, I got contacted by a subscriber on YouTube that told me that he had a major Commodore collection and he wanted to sell out some of his old computers. If I was interested, he watched a few of my reviews and I asked about what he had, and he said 64s, 128s and Amigas, and we wrote to each other for a couple of days. He is about an hour from me. Didn't know this subscriber. He never wrote on my other videos, no nothing, but I visited him. Nice guy, and he had maybe a room filled with retro computing, old Atari computers, Amstrad, Commodore 64, few Amiga 500s, and it was awesome to see. But as he wanted to sell out his retro stuff, but when I visited him, he didn't want to sell anything, but he also wanted to sell. You know how it is. So I said to him, I'm not desperate because last year I bought a lot of these Commodores. So if he wants to sell, fill my car up with stuff, then I'm interested. If he wants to sell just a handful of them, then just put them in the local, on the internet. We got a place called thankfull. There he can sell, because I'm not interested if it's just a handful. I have not enough of that. So he said he actually had in another room he had some project computers, mainly Commodore 64s that didn't work. He got all these Commodore 64s donated for, he said, about early to mid 90s. They were just junk. He said he got donated some Commodore 64s, but most of the times they were this dumpster thing out in the parking lot where he lived back then. And every time he saw one of these Commodore 64s, something on the ground, something that was just thrown out, he just took them home. And there they had been on storage for so many years. So he said he had this pile of Commodore 64s and he couldn't repair them. He tried working on these 20 years ago and they were all dead. And if I was interested, then we could fill up my car with project Commodore 64s. He knows that these machines are all dead. He tested them back then, guys. So I mean, being on a storage for 20 years doesn't fix these computers, but he asked if I was interested in them. We could make a deal with all the dead computers, and later on, when he felt he was ready to sell some more, then I could visit him again. And I said, all right, let's take a look at it. And we talked a bit, and he knows about the Commodore prices, and he knew everything about eBay and all that. And he said a dead Commodore 64 is still worth money. You can pull off the chips. He talked about selling the SID chip alone, and yeah, all sort of stuff. He knew what he was talking about. Amazing guy. His name was Lars. Hej så Lars. Tak for handlen. Sweet guy. And yeah, I bought some Commodore 64s. One Commodore 128D that didn't turn on. I think that's something with the power, because the 128D was it was rather expensive. But I gave that power and the LED didn't turn on, nothing happened. So I think it's something inside with the PSU, or maybe if there is a, I don't remember if the Commodore 128D has got a fuse inside. I really hope so, but yeah. I have these Commodore 64s and I am filming them just because I want to make a video part 1 where we check them, and if some of you guys want to help me to how to repair these machines, have any ideas to what to do, then we could check them out now and see what they do when we give them some power. And if we can repair them in part 2, that would be great. If we can't, then we can ship them all to Jan Beta and he can fix everything. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's just check, take a look at what we have here. Here we've got a Commodore 64, grayish colors, all dusty. Serial number, it's in the 300,000s. So this is a really early model. 367,814, made in Germany. So this is maybe an early model. So this is the first one, guys. Condition, dead. The next one is this, and as you can see, there's some slight, this is a little bit more grayish, not that brown. Looks a tad newer and not dusty. Actually looks pretty clean. Serial number is 1.3 million, so yeah, it's a later one, made in England. Looks nice, and as I can see, the RF shielding is removed, so this one has been opened and cleaned, maybe 20 years ago, I don't know, but looks fine. We have this one over here, and again, it's a brownish one. Serial number, okay, this is made in Germany and serial number is 64,695. Really early model. We have to open this one and take a look inside. This is an early one, guys. Nice. So let's go over to the other side here. 2 seconds, guys. Over here we have, I got a lot of these boxes. I just want to show you the condition of the boxes are not fine. I don't collect boxes, they don't do anything for me, but there are some collectors that loves that stuff, so it will go out to them. And I got this really dusty one that says number 1 here, but it's really dusty. It says 378,000. Watch the head. Wow. See on the camera. And not easy to see on the camera, but this one has been stored the proper way, guys. It looks so nice and clean. The keyboard, it looks like new. Whoa, that's a nice one. And the RF shielding is still inside, intact, so maybe this one. Yeah, I can see the RF shield there. It's from England, yeah, and the serial number is 2,262,600. So this is a later model that has been on storage, and this one is in so nice condition. I really like this one. Let's check this one as the first and see what it does, because yeah, they should be all dead. So let's clean this mess up, put on a monitor and give them some power and see what's gonna happen. All right, I just cleaned up. We have 5 Commodore 64s to the right and we have number 6 to the left. Now, the one that's called number 6, let's number them if we have to repair them, you know. Now, again, all these computers are dead computers, but it could be nice to fix them. Now, this one, I just took it off the box. I also have some boxes for the other ones, not all of them, but yeah. Looks really clean, and I'm gonna keep that one and upgrade the one on my collection So no matter what, this one that I have plugged in, it has to be repaired. I don't care what to do, which part I have to replace, but I just want that one to run. Now, I don't use the PSUs that were together with these. As you can see here, we have a PSU here. Because we have to test them and make sure the voltage output and all that. So I have these new PSUs that I use, as you can see over here. And yeah, and it's got a power connector here. Now we have, I don't know, you can see the green light, so it is giving quality power to the nice looking Commodore 64. And I'm gonna turn it on. I have a dead test cartridge somewhere. Where? Yeah, we're ready, guys. We got a dead test cartridge here, DT781220. And let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna turn this one on, and maybe it's just a black screen, or it. What? Oh, maybe something with the keyboard. Maybe it's a SID chip. Wait. I'm gonna plug in this 1541 Ultimate 2. I really love this one. It's got a built-in SD card here with some games and some music, so we can make a test of the SID chip here. Oh, it looks. This one is just so clean, so nice condition, guys. Really love this one. Hey, this Commodore 64 has not been used that much. I mean, it's died like a tiger. All right, so we have nice. Let's choose my favorite one here. What did I do? Power discs, cards. There we go. Oh, wait, can you see this? Yes, you can. Where's Shadow? There we go. There we go. Okay, so we can check the SID chip. Ah, damn. Okay, so this one has a dead SID chip. It should... Okay, it came just a tad later. All right, we got crystal clear picture on this one. We got amazing SID tunes. It works, and it's got a later serial number, but just for the fun of it, that's just no, I don't want to open this one. It works. We can open another one that's dead. So this should be a dead Commodore 64. He said he tested every single one of them, but it seems like this one, I mean, don't know if the camera can show it, but in real deal, guys, it looks like a brand new Commodore 64. I mean, look at this, to the joystick entrance there. There's some tape from Commodore, or what is this? Oh, that's odd, man. Wow. Well, sometimes you can be lucky and get one of these. This is why this is one of the reasons I just love buying big collections, because you know, something awesome just pops up and makes me happy. All right, let's check out the next Commodore 64. Let's check this, the next one, because this is nothing to do, guys. Maybe we could, if you guys are interested, we could make a in-depth when I open this and we take a look inside, because yeah, don't know how it looks inside. So yeah, thank you. So that's a nice one. Let's check out the other one here. Oh, look at this, guys. This one says, with the red table, it says 10 on the right side. And this one has the same red table and it says 7. Don't know if it's from Commodore or what. I have no idea. So let's check this one and see what's going to happen. There we go. All right, let's give it some power. And yeah, blue screen of death. It doesn't work. Damn. Yeah, it's dead. All right, I will check the camera just a tad. Yeah. Blue screen of death, guys. Let's just disassemble this one and take a quick look inside. So let's call this one number 1. Commodore 64, number 1. If you want to write and help me out with the repair, then this is the Commodore 64 number 1, and this one gives us just a blue screen of death. Let's take a look inside. Again, the Commodore 64s, they had the opportunity to have a real-time clock, but they didn't have the built-in batteries, so that was just so nice, so we don't have to fight with battery juice and all that, just like on the Amiga 500 Plus. And also it smells nice in here. All right, let me see how it looks on the camera. Do I have to adjust something? Yeah, I have to pull this here. All right, guys, so this is the dead Commodore 64. Now, this type of Commodore 64 motherboards are just the worst kind of motherboards, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't like them. It's actually because of, as you can see, first of all these RAM chips. I love the later models that has only 2 or 4. I think it's on 2 on the C model and all that. So we have a lot of RAM chips that can go bad. That's the first part. The second part, look at most of the ICs, most of the chips are directly soldered on the motherboard. I hate that. I literally hate that. It gives me so much headache. So this one, as we all saw, it just gives a blue screen and nothing else. So if you have any idea, I had another one that had the same issue, and it was one of these 3 chips I replaced, I think, and it worked. So this one, number 1 here, it's called, yeah, Commodore 64 from 1984. SA number 250 425, if you can see that, yeah. And this one gives only a blue screen. So if you have any idea what to do, what to look at next, please let me know. All right, I will put screws in here so everything is put together, guys. All right, let's check out the next one here. This is number 2. Let's give it this one and some power and see what this one does. Oh, this one, oh, okay, so there we go. And this one, oh, let's turn the camera. This one should be a dead one, guys. I really don't understand this. I have to get in contact with him because he said they were dead. Drop dead. It doesn't look dead to me. That's just so odd. But I'm happy that that works, of course. So let's check out the SID chip here. Let's check out the SID chip, guys, and if it also has sound, then I would be happy. Oh yes! Nice. All right, it works. Let's check out the next one. Oh wait, the best part. Great, it works, so let's ignore this one. What is this? Can you see this? Yeah. Stuck. Okay, this one is called Commodore 64 number 2. That's dead. Blue screen of death with ready that gets frozen when I do this. That's the problem with this one. We have to open this one and take a look inside. Let's adjust the camera again. I mean, he has taken out the RF shields and he has been cleaning some of them. I don't know when he worked with these, but he looked like a guy that was active with these old computers, not just a guy that had them on storage. So yeah. All right, guys, let's open up here the LED indicator. Go. Okay, this one is much better than the other one because, let me give some power. Yeah, still stuck. Because as you can see, this one again says 250, 425, the SE number, but we're gonna call this the Commodore 64 number 2, all right? But it has all the RAM chips here. If one of them is dead, it's just, but all the chips on the top side, yeah, you can see it, they are socketed. I love that aspect of it. Then it's just easy to use one of these, you know, just clip it on and pull them out. So this will be a fun repair, I think. I bought this on eBay. On the pictures, it had a, yeah, what's it called? Cover. But when I got it home, it was like this, and it's just bald, you know. Don't like to put them on this way. So I just put on a dead test cartridge, and let's see what the... Yeah, what's this? Is this a code for something? I haven't got no manual, no PDF file, no nothing. There should be a screen telling me what's going on, but... Alright guys, we just got a blinking screen. So if you have tried this before with the dead test cartridge and have an idea what to look at, please let me know. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, this is the Commodore 64 number 2 with this ready signal. That's about it. And with the dead test cartridge, it does just, yeah, give me these blinking screens. So yeah, need some help with this one, guys. Let's jump over to the next one and see what's going on. I'm not gonna reassemble everything, not on camera. I'm gonna do this. So we have the same screws going in the same place because they have used some different screws and different stuff, and we have a dirty, dusty one here, guys. So let's see what's going to happen with this one. This one was really dusty. I think this is one of them that he just found at a dumpster back then, because it looks like it has been, I don't know, it has got some rain on it and stuff like that, and it's well, this is nice. This is real nice. I have to get in contact with him today, because this is really, really odd. He said they were... Maybe the SID chip. Oh, wait. Shift is down again. I will unlock the shift. It gives some headache. All right. The keyboard seems to work. Could actually change the color of the cursor also. Nice. All right, let's test the SID chip here. Let's enter cartridge. Let's enter. Oh shit! Oh, what was that? All right. T, goddammit! There we go. I hope there's sound. Come on! Oh no. It's definitely the original SID chip 6581. I can hear that. And I mean, the keyboard works. Oh, maybe joystick port 1 and 2. I don't know, but I got picture and sound on this one. Love that. All right, great. Let's check another one. So we have two Commodore 64s that are just, that need some love, need some work. Let's check number 6 now. So 2 dead, 3 working. That's nice. So let's see what this one does. Power and power. Come on. Yes. Nice. Okay, let's check the SID chip. And see what it does. All right, we're in the menu here. Music. What should we? Oh, yes. There we go. The 6581, that's just great. All right, so we have 4 working Commodore 64s. So let's just push them aside and only concentrate on the 2 dead Commodore 64s, because I mean, guys, this is great news. And the cartridge, I just want to show you, if you haven't tried one of these, if you're watching and haven't tried one of these before, when you insert one of these cartridges, normally on a Commodore 64, then it should not blink black and white like that. It should go into a test screen of some sort of test screen. Go. It takes 10-15 seconds to boot up, but it will enter a there we go, a menu. There we go, see, and you can see the revision number. I can tell you one thing, it's hard on the camera to see, I know, but in real deal I'm using gold DIN to SCART cable, and I can see that this picture quality is so bad. It's blurry against this one. This one looks much more sharper and clear, so nice, but this one looks blurry. And I have found out that there really their picture quality difference in these old Commodore 64s. I mean, the C model, all the C models I have tried looks great, but some of the early ones, they I don't know if it's because I'm using LCD screen, but this one, let's open this one. It works, but let's just open it and take a look. Then we can look at the VIC-2 chip. Maybe it says the number and revision. Maybe it's something with that revision, but I have found out some of them, I mean, the picture quality is not, it's so bad that I don't want to use it. That's how it looks. It looks blurry. You can't see it on camera, but it has ghosting. Every time it shifts the color, it has ghosting. You can probably see it on the original CRT monitor, but on these you can really see it. So I'm gonna shut this one off, and I'm gonna open it just for take a look at the VIC-2 chip. The only thing I hope, so this one uses a smaller screw, and this serial number is 64,695. So this is a really early one. I mean, not 82, but this is from a late 83, 84. So this is an early one. I mean, 69,000, that's a real low serial number. So let's open this one and take a look inside. What does the camera do? There we go, guys. Let's take a look inside here. It doesn't look that bad inside, guys. Okay, whoa, wait a minute. There's something I haven't seen before. We have to zoom in on that. We have to document that on YouTube, guys. That's so important for me. Look at these RAM chips over there. First time ever I see something like that. Now they could have been replaced at Commodore, I don't know, but I haven't, or the previous owner or repair shop, I don't know, but I have not seen nothing like this before. So let's document this one. But as you can see here, these three chips, they have this red label printed on. That I have seen before, so that's not, yeah. And as you can see here, we got, oh, it's from 27th week of 1983, these CIA chips. And you can see here from MOS Technologies. If you check out the history of Commodore, I mean, I love that they bought MOS Technologies so they could produce these much cheaper and sell to the general public. You know, owning the chip company, they could, yeah, do it much cheaper than the competitors. Oh, we got CMB here, we got the Commodore label here, and it's on the 8315. We got the 6581. This SID chip over here, most of the times the 6581 has a continuous revision number. So it's on the other Commodore 64s, it says 6581. R4, R5, you know, different newer revisions and all that. And actually those different revisions has different sounds on them also. But this one, it just says no revision numbers, no nothing, 6581. So that must be a really early chip, guys. That's also nice. But this one is fully working. I won't say fully, but as I have checked, we got picture and sound. And this one, this is some from 1983. The other one says 84, 83, and it's MDK. It's Murder Death Kill 14B. SA number 250 407. Then it says artwork number 251 137. Revision B. Nice. But we can't see the I want to open here and take a look at the VIC chip because it's okay. This is odd. All right. On some of the early Commodore 64s, the VIC chip was protected in here because of some regulations and all that. And look at this, guys. It has some cooling. But the thing I don't understand is this VIC-2 chip called 6569 Revision 1, 10th week from 1983. It's the gold version. You can see this gold strap here. It's got gold legs. I mean, I have talked with other Commodore collectors that collects these chips, the gold versions. On the Commodore 64, I have talked with few guys that collects them, but for a couple of months ago, I made video where I show around 10 Amiga thousands, and I mean, collectors went crazy about that video. It's got the Amiga 1000 has got the 3 custom chips, and I got so many mails from guys that asked me if I want to sell if they had these gold versions. Some of them has the custom chips like this in gold, and they just went crazy. They went bananas with them. nothing that I collect, but I mean, this gold one should have better picture quality, guys. Don't know, but this is an earlier one, so yeah. Well, this is how this one looks. I am so happy I have documented this one with the SA number, with the yeah, you can also see the gold VIC-2 tip, the red painted up here, character says and all that, and all these RAM chips over here. Now it's on YouTube. That makes me happy. Nice. So let's clear up out this one too, because we have picture, we have sound. Oh, also guys, when you find something like this, clean it for the old paste. Also here, remove it, put in some new stuff on it, bend this one just a tad down so it's got a better connection, and then put this one on. Some people just throws this out to get more airflow and all that, but actually on this one, it helps shaking the heat off. So yeah, clean that one and put it on the proper way, guys, so we can preserve these old lovely computers. I love these old computers. So I'm gonna move this one aside. Again, this old version has smaller screws on them, so yeah, it's a working one. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I forgot to take the cartridge here. So we tested one of them that just gave us, this one gave us the blinking screen, but the one thing I didn't do that I have to do before we end this video is actually this one, the Commodore 64 #1, as we agreed on, guys. We need to, this one didn't work either. We need to make the dead test cartridge test. and see what's gonna happen, so we have a chance to help each other. Give it some power. I'll remove the screws. We need to give the power from the PSU and then turn it on here. So again, this one's still, yeah, still the same. But I'm gonna put in this dead test cartridge and see what's gonna happen. The power is off, of course. There we go, guys. And this one is, as you can see, this one has removed the shield here. And this is from 1984. This VIC-3 chip is the revision 3. Let's see. Oh, also something else, guys. Just a little tip. Just a second ago, the SID chip was down here on U17. But on this one, the SID chip is up here. So take good care when you have problem with the SID chip, and if you wanna replace them with another one from another Commodore 64, take good care of, take pictures and all that, so you don't replace these. So the next revision, the SID chip went from here and up here. Just a little info from Retro Gen Go. All right, so this one, blue screen of death, and let's see what's gonna happen when we insert the dead test cartridge. Okay, so this is how it should react, guys. So this is the Commodore 64 number 1 that's dead. It gives us a picture. Now this one had just a blue screen, just like the number 2, just like this one. So so let's see. It's, as you can see, it's taking screen RAM, and then it will say OK or give us a code if something's wrong. And I hope it will find something wrong and tell us on the video, so you guys at home have an idea what to look at when it has this blue screen of death. Screen RAM, okay. What can you see over there? Yeah, you can see everything. So let's just check this one. Again, on my editing program, I don't know how to do fast forward stuff and all that. I'm not interested in that part. I'm interested in this. So let's see what's gonna happen. But as I can see, it didn't give us any error messages. That irritates me. So now at the bottom left corner, it will write that it has made a whole cycle count, checking out the SID chip. As you can see, count 1. It didn't find any errors. Now to make the same test again on this one, with everything soldered on. Well, this didn't give us any clue. Let's just take off this dead test cartridge and see if it still just gives a blue screen. Yeah, still stuck the same way. I mean, this one is gonna be easier to test because most of the chips were socketed, but this one is not gonna be an easy one. Of course, I can replace the VIC-2 chip, the helping extra chip here. I'm thinking about maybe it's one of these, or here color RAM, or maybe one of the RAMs. Don't know. I have seen Jan Beta, I think it was Jan Beta, he took a, or was it someone else? I don't remember who did it, but he took a new RAM IC and he put it on one of these, and then it actually worked. I don't remember which YouTuber did the trick, but it could be nice. But I think on that YouTuber's test cartridge, he had an error saying that it was a RAM error, but well, this one didn't really do the trick and help anything. But as of right now, I will of course try to move the camera just a tad. On this one, I will replace these two, this one and this one, and see if that helps. But if you have any idea what this is all about, then please let me know, guys. That could be great. So out of 6 Commodore 64s that should be dead, stone dead, we have 4 partially working ones and 2 dead ones. So I'm gonna, with your help, I'm gonna test these 2 ones. I'm gonna take some ICs from the other ones and test one at the time, and also take them off from here and put it in a working Commodore 64. But the thing that I just don't hope is one of the directly soldered ICs that are gone, because I don't have extra RAM parts. I don't even know where to buy them from. If you can buy them today, don't know. And I'm totally against just because these Commodore 64s, they're all complete, and I'm against just taking a motherboard and desolder one of the RAM chips and take it with another one. So you know, you trash the rest of the Commodore 64. I would never ever do that. I mean, if I can repair these, I will send them to Beta. He will fix everything, I know. Or I would just sell them to the next owner that has the time to repair them, because this thing with, you know, I know some sellers that just pull off the chips, you know, the SID chip and all that, and just sell it. I'm against that. Also, for a couple of months ago, I made a video with another Commodore 64 that I couldn't repair. Then I got contacted on YouTube, on email, actually from 3 or 4 or 5 mails I got the first day from people that wanted to buy the case, the cabinet only, because they made these Retro Pi solutions and all that. I have nothing against Retro Pi and all that, but I said, no way, I wouldn't just rip apart a 30-year-old Commodore 64, working or not. Please don't ask me questions like that. I am all in for documenting these, repairing these, give it to the next owner, have them on YouTube, give it to the next owner, and they have to be used. And 5 of them is gonna be sold to the next happy owner. One of them, the beautiful one, I'm gonna keep that. This is how I operate. If I'm not gonna use the other 5, I'm not gonna have them on storage. They're gonna be resold, working or non-working. I will not make a parts machine of them. So yeah, here's the story, guys. Here you can see how they are, how they look, and if, I mean, this one is probably the easiest one, because we have the dead test screen and we have I'm actually interested in looking at the back side of this one, if somebody has been doing some hack jobs, because this one has been opened to take out the RF shield and also to remove all the dust, because when you open one of these 30-year-old computers, trust me, they're dusty. They're so dusty inside. And sometimes, as you can see here, it's got this silver ground connection, or what's it called. Sometimes they look in so bad condition bubbly wobbly, it looks so bad. But this one, oh, I always forget about this screw. Stop screwing around. Alright guys, let's just take a look at the back side. If somebody has been doing some soldering, maybe down here. What's this? Okay, that's for the video here. It has got some work here and here. Again, this is in here. So it can be something related in here with the video out. But we have a picture. We have the dead chest cartridge. So I think it's, I hope it's this one that socketed, but I think it's down here at the RAM, guys. Other than that, I don't know if this one, yeah, it has been reheated at the on and off switch here. It has been reheated, got some new solder on there. That's nice, that's a nice thing to do. I actually do it on my Commodore 64s when I sell them to the next one. Oh, I have found something, guys. Here we go. These two lines that goes up to this socket. Now this has been done by somebody else than Commodore. So they have socketed this one. So maybe, oh wait, it's not that. Oh, sorry guys, it's not this one. It's this one to the left. Yeah, that one has been replaced. And the guy that has replaced it did not put in a socket like this. So the blue screen of death, could it be because of this one? Now I have other Commodore 64s with this chip. If it's possible, if I can just pull up that IC and put it on here so the legs just touch, and if that one works, will it be safe to do it, or can that destroy the other IC that I put on top here just for testing purposes? If you know if that's safe, I will try that maneuver. So this one has been replaced, so maybe something has happened there. But other than that, on the bottom side, it looks all fine, guys. Also, again, SA number. And look in here, no dust inside, no nothing. That's nice. Not every day I found one of these. I'm gonna just connect it one more time. Come on. Work, goddammit. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, the same. Alright guys, this one will be part 1. If you are for some help, then we will do part 2. If you don't want to help, then we will just drop this one and jump over to the next video. Thank you for your time, guys. Have a nice day. Retro Django out. Just a side note, 2 seconds guys, before I end this video. I just opened another one of these working Commodore 64s because I love to just clean them and throw this RF shielding out so it can be properly cooled down, all the RAM chips and all that. So I have another video showing you that. But look here guys, I just found out of another thing that I haven't seen before. First of all, I haven't seen this one with a cooling thing. I have just seen them just a standard plug on top here. So this is how that looks. Made in Hong Kong, AC number 250-425. But another thing I have seen over here is actually this. Look at this guys, first time ever, Commodore 64, this is Danish keyboard layout. So it's got this, as you can see here, if we look at the side here, as you can see the blue area. This is the normal size of the chip. Then they have added this PVC and a bigger chip, something, so you can have this one. Never seen it before, just want to share it with you guys. And again, have it on YouTube. And this one, let's see, 13th week of 19
86. So it's a newer one. Again, as you can see, 6581. 16th week of 1986. So this is a SID chip revision 4. Still the old one. I think I have the highest that I've seen is revision 5. And I read somewhere that the 6581 revision 5 should be the best SID chip ever, guys. So just a little side note, I'm gonna say have a nice day again. Bye.